Hey, welcome to the stream. I've fucked with my audio settings and I'm gonna fuck with them a little bit more for a couple seconds because I want to do something really quick. That. Yes, this is good. That. I might have to mess with the audio settings more once we get into the game, but that should be fine. Let's do transition to that. And actually, we're gonna do this real quick. Specific window. Okay. This. Into that. Oh, that's screen. Go. There you go. 1 second. Let's do that. This. That up. That. So that's out. Alright, there you go. That's really loud for me. I think that's good volume in general, though. Oh shit, I totally forgot to turn on my controller, too. Give me a second. I'll do that. And it'll all be good. Is this gonna work? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. 1 second. Just gotta open up this, and I'm ready for the stream now. Okay, yes. This was a weird intro. I don't even think I said hello. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna play Final Fantasy II today. I don't really remember what we were doing last time because it's been like a month. There's supposed to be a picture on screen? Yes, there is. Is there not a picture on screen? Because I should be seeing everything, including my cursor right now. It says that I'm broadcasting. Picture. 1 second. I'm even gonna change this. It's not capture curve. That. Should be correct. I should have everything good here. This is a test stream again, by the way, so I'm a little not concerned about making such a good impression. I don't know. Oh. That seemed to have fucked up the aspect ratio again. Okay. Second. I'll fix that again. There, I don't know why that's like that. Okay. Now this should be good. There's no reason why should be good now. In fact, all my settings should be good. There you go. Alright. If this is good, then please tell me. Okay, it's good? Great, great. Let's fight. So we have this new guy in our party now. Minwoo. Minwoo. I don't really know who that is. He's the guy that, supposed to, like, take us to a boat or something. I don't remember. Why can't we target the back? Not have anybody in the back row? Or is it that you can't, like, target people in the back row? I don't actually know. Audio's good, game could be a little bit louder. Well, what's the ratio? Is it loud enough to hear, but quiet enough that I'm talking over it and at a good volume? Or... that's what I'm looking for. I want my voice to be louder than the game, but also the game to be hearable. Oh my god, look how many fucking spells this guy has. It's like a super white mage. Wonder if we're gonna have this guy for a while. Like a little quieter than background music. I'll raise it up a little bit. How about that? Is that good? Sounds fine. As long as it's a good mix. Alright, so I kind of forgotten how this back row, front row system works, but if I remember correctly, you want your casters in the back row, and then everybody else in the front row. Like, anybody who's, like, ranged goes in the back row. So, I feel like this guy could go in the back row. Alright, I don't know what to do now. So give me a second. So we went and we saw that guy's final words last time, and it, like, infiltrated his town and shit. Here, is there a way to make this not do that every time I unfocus? Yeah. Because that's probably annoying. That every time I go to a different window, it unfocuses. So we did that, and now we have the princesses or whatever's the, like, guide or aid Minwoo, and we have to. Okay, joined our party, and he'll provide you with his canoe, which you cross rivers and lakes. Okay, he's a really good white magic user. Give him a shield. I feel like we're fine. Let's just try and make our way to the next town. So we need to go north across the bridge and go across the lake and then go into the new town. Okay. That's our instructions. Let's just try and do that. Are our party, like, all filled up? I really don't understand the system of how this game's, like, stats and shit work as well enough as I should. Yeah, look, I have canoe now. Cool. So instead, I'm just gonna try and focus on doing the main story. Hey, look, a boat. Gotta get our boating license to be able to do that. So you can use magic, right? Yeah, you actually have lots of magic. So you can cast, like, fire. So you're my caster. You also know magic, but I don't think all of your magic is, like, all white mage stuff. You're just gonna... You attack from the back? I don't know. I guess you can just use cure and stuff. Seems like a good idea. So as long as I can have, like, a thing. So I guess the way this game works is you kind of have, like, a rotating party where fourth guy of your party, you have, like, 3 main people, and then, like, the 4th person is, like, somebody who goes in and out. What's Basuna? I don't know what that is. What the fuck is Basuna? Gonna try and use the strategy guide as mostly just instructions on what to do next. Let's try and play this a little authentically. You need to ride 32 gil will take you to Poft. Okay. Paloom and Poft haven't been attacked yet. This is the town of Paloom, I guess. Ships heading out of here will take you to Poft. Okay. Cities past Poft are occupied. The cities past Poft are occupied by the Empire. Okay. You, lady, what do you have to say? Tell me. Tell me your secrets. Paloom's a town of freedom. Want to settle down here with me, cutie? Damn. That's certainly a thing that they told me just now. Good offer. I guess. You. This is the port town of Paloom. Yes, I was right. Okay. What do you have to say, pirate? Now there's a fine lass. Let me buy you a drink. With you? No way. How I feel. Ship heading out of here will take you to Poft. Okay. What do I need to do here? Strategy guide. Okay. 3 protective white magic spells. Purchase any weapon. Okay. Wearing better armor makes it harder for you to improve your stats. Okay. Interesting. We can either walk to the 3rd town, which is Poft, or we can take a boat. I think I'm just gonna walk there because that way I can get more experience. It seems like a good idea. Let's actually save outside this town though. Case. Save state 2, because I can't count on that. Okay, there you go. Let's just walk to the next town, I guess. Like a good idea. Don't necessarily have to take a boat ride. Always just walk. So I think Maria is gonna get really good at magic. Yeah, I forgot I could do the massive fire spell. This is a really good idea for to like pick that up. Do like a massive cure spell too. Let's do that. Just get them really good at like one task, and I feel like that's a good idea. Yeah, see? Just kind of... I feel like the way you're supposed to do this kind of weird, like, staged, like, leveling up system is instead of just trying to game it, like I was doing for the past few times I played this game, I should just, I should try to just do things normally and let it happen organically. Like, that seems like the way you're supposed to do it. Just let things happen organically, and then eventually you'll get better as long as I'm remembering to use stuff at the right row. If that makes sense at all. It probably doesn't. But if I do things that way, and I just kind of like correct things as they're happening, sort of write the course of my characters, I feel like we're probably going to be in a good spot. Maybe, I don't know. Can I cast Isuna on everybody, or no? What does Isuna do? Apparently nothing. Should probably look up what some of these spells do. Fire's doing a lot of damage, though. I like fire. I like the fact that every spell can be an AoE spell. That's really cool to me. We're gonna have her keep on casting fire because she needs to get like really good at casting magic. Do I have any offensive spells with this? Barrier. Cast barrier on everybody. Poisoned. Right. If my mic's not good, by the way, so last time I noticed that my my noise gate wasn't on high enough, so there was a lot of like background noise of the fan. I don't really want that to be a thing, so if there's any times where it's just like I'm not saying anything, there's no like loud noises that are happening, but you can just hear the fan, then tell me and I'll raise the noise gate so that that doesn't happen as well. What the hell is this thing? Is this thing one of those things that can turn me to stone? Because I really don't want to get turned to stone right now. Do that. Printer. Whenever I see a bird in Final Fantasy now, I just get really scared that it can turn me to stone. That's Final Fantasy 1 doing that to me. Right. This is a cooler map, though. Final Fantasy 1, it's a lot more big. I feel like this map is way bigger than Final Fantasy 1, and I want to see, like, a world map of it. Possible. Like, one of these continents is basically the size of, one of the 4 continents. Final Fantasy 1. As far as I can tell. Attack that guy. Do you have anything? Okay. Let's attack. Doesn't matter. I should probably just put him in the front row because he's stronger than everybody else in my party. So, if I just put him in the front row and have him hit shit with his staff, he should be about as powerful as Fury or Guy. Maybe not as powerful as Guy, but should do some damage rather than not being able to do any. I don't know. So keep doing mass magic. Then again, we can also use him to cure. Mass cure. That should keep us topped up. We won't get any higher HP if I do that, though. I don't know. A lot of trade-offs. It's a complex system. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's good. Cure 7? I just realized that guy has cure level 7. Jeez. I think this is the next town? Yeah. Interesting. Oh shit, it's a soldier. What level is this guy? Wonder. Let's do barrier. Paralyzed defend. Freeze defend. Okay. I thought that would just be like a defense up. It's a nice sound effect though. Which one is like a... oh. Well, that wasn't that bad of a fight. I thought that would be a lot stronger. 0 gil. What? That was weird. I don't know what that was. Is this Poft? This is the town port of Poft. Salamand is to the north, and to our east is Bafsk. Okay. Need to ride 32. We'll take it to Poft. Let's look in the pub. Holy crap! There's a lot of NPCs here. Bafsk, the city to our east, is occupied by the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Okay, they all have the same thing to say. Literally every single one have the exact same thing to say. Are you here to ride the airship? Oh shit, it's Sid. Excuse Sid. I think this is the first Sid, isn't it? That's kind of interesting. Let's learn about the airship. Let's ask him about airship. You want on the airship, you pay the guy behind me. He doesn't know about Mithril. He doesn't know about Wild Rose. Sid's airship can take you anywhere, but it'll cost you. Interested? No. Not right now. Okay. You, bartender. These guys are all just clones of each other. A pub full of all of the same guy. You, are you gonna tell me the exact same thing? Have you seen the airship? Okay. It was built by Sid, who lives here in Poft. Only he can fly it. Airship. That's pretty interesting. Never met a Sid before. But I know that that's a recurring character. You're looking for Sid? He's probably over in the pub. A few gil will get you a ride on his airship. Okay. What do you hear? Okay. Finished palm, you can take the ferry to Poft, or simply walk to it and gain. Walk simply coastline. Okay. All anyone can talk about in the pub is the fact that Bafsk is under Empire control and they're building something terrible. That's all they can do. That's all they know. That's all they know in their world. It's like a curse. Okay. All right. So we learned airship. Okay. We could use his airship to fly to Salamand, but I think I'm just gonna walk there. So where's Salamand? Salamand is even farther north, I think. Alright. Let's do that then. So we need to walk north, apparently. Save again. We have levels or no? Like at all? Oh yeah, we don't really even have a level system. That's weird. So there's just like stronger and weaker people. I guess that makes sense. Let's keep fighting these guys then. I mean, as long as we're still doing damage and still doing stuff in general, the worst that can happen is that we'll be strong and be able to punch people really hard. And if we ever get stuck, it's not like we can't, like, just grind for a certain thing. Yep. I feel like we have a pretty good grasp on how you're actually supposed to play the game. I feel like if I'm like gaming it and I'm grinding, fuck, treasure potion. Okay, that's how that works. So when you get like a treasure, it doesn't just go straight into your inventory. It has to like. Okay, that's weird. It's also weird that you can only hold one potion at a time. I don't really like that. But whatever, I guess. The mana system's different, so that makes it better. Okay. Let's get really good at using the fire spell. That does a lot of damage. I don't know what life does. What does life do? See what life does. Anything interesting? Or not? Maybe. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so they only have like 6 health. Not effective. Okay. Interesting. This guy has magic too, but he only has cure. I guess in like a tight spot that could help us. Ultimately, I think we should just be more concerned about like focusing in different parts, making things work. It's kind of weird, but I want to talk about Final Fantasy XIV now because I've been playing that. But like, since you're in the chat and you're the person I've been playing it with, it seems a little bit weird for me, but like, yeah, so I don't know if you knew this, but I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV recently. Just a thing that I've just been, you know, kind of doing. But I'm liking it so far, I guess. Playing it a little bit on my own. It's fun. It's an MMO. I need to get into MMOs a little bit more. This here, I'm just gonna look up. Is there like a page for spells? White magic. There you go. Life revives allies that are knocked out. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, I can use that en masse? That's really cool. Okay, Isuna can heal status ailments that don't wear off after battle. Teleports. any party to the front entrance of the dungeon or escape from battle. Instantly defeats all enemies. What? Okay. Asuna heals status ailments of the wearer that they wear off at the end of the battle. Okay. Blink, Protect, Shell, Barrier, and Wall are all defense spells. Fear is a debuff spell. Okay, that makes enemies flee. Silence, Sap, and Fog. Silence stops the enemy from casting spells. Sap cuts down some magic points. Fog prevents the magic. Okay. Dispel removes defenses. Swap? What? Okay, apparently I could swap all of our MP and HP with an enemy. That's interesting. Slow reduces the number of hits the enemies get. Okay, Mini reduces enemy to microscopic size, forcing it to leave battle. Okay. Holy damages enemies. Ultima deals non-elemental damage. Okay. The Ultima is the only like white magic attack. Interesting. What do I have? I have like most of these. So if I want, I could do like barrier. Wait, no, not barrier. I could do like wall on everybody. It's kind of interesting. 22 damage for fire. That like defends against black magic. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like Minwoo would be really good in a boss fight or like a fight against a really strong enemy where I need to heal up a lot. But otherwise, kind of. I don't know. Is Salamand? I think it is. The Empire has enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please help them all. Summit Falls is beyond the mountains to the south of Salamand. That's where the Empire has been mining mithril. But yeah, mithril is like the super strong element that they want me to go get, isn't it? Like I have to get it for the princess or something? That's why she made Binwoo come with me? Sort of remembering the story. Okay. How much money do I have? 200 gil. Might have to buy some stuff here. I love Joseph, but I know that when I'm around, I just get in his way. Okay, so I can ask or learn things. Interesting. You have business with me? I know an airship expert, but why should I tell you who she is? Mithril, I haven't found any, but I do have a few leads, but I'm gonna need you to prove who you are. You are who you say you are before I tell you. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them and we'll talk. That's a little high ask. A little short in the tooth, aren't you? Kids can't fool me. So we gotta go save the people at Summit Falls, obviously. Let's go save. We'll walk back into the town if we need to. Second. Save here. Save state too. Second. We need to buy anything, or can we do that? Reread. Walk north until you hit Snowy Mountain Range. Walk west until you reach Salamand. Blah blah blah. Stuff I just learned. Talk to Joseph. Ask him about Mithril. Okay. Weapon shop here sells the first upgrades to the weapon that your original party manager started out mastering. It's the longsword for Furion, battle axe for Guy, longbow for Maria. Okay. Interesting. So I should buy a longsword and a battle axe. Okay. Could also purchase the life spell for Maria, probably. Let's buy those weapons. That seems like important. That seems like the most important thing I could probably buy. Also, let's sleep at the inn. Earn some money, grab those weapons, do that crap. Buy... Wait, so what do I have right now? Should just have... Yeah, I have a broadsword. So let's buy a longsword. That's 600 gil. Which is a battle axe, 800. I sell anything? New ring. Sell a potion. Alright, so this is all expensive. Right. What about you? Actually, what weapon does Maria have? He has a javelin. Should check how much the javelin upgrade is. Then we can buy bronze stuff. Probably buy that too. Might grind here for a little bit. See how much money we can get. How much is it? Can I buy something? Can I buy a mace? No. Alright, let's buy let's buy bronze stuff for Furion. So we need a bronze buckler, bronze shield, and bronze helmet. Bronze glove and bronze chest plate. So let's buy the bronze helmet. Alright. Give that to Furion. That raises our defense by 1. Okay. What does everybody else need? Leather, leather. I don't think giving her good armor probably a good idea. Also, I just remembered it told me not to really bother upgrading the armor very much. But I feel like if we're about to go do like a boss or something, I don't know, is there a boss? We're about to do like a dungeon, yeah, we're about to do like a boss. So I feel like at least Furion should get nice stuff. And at very least, we should grind for those weapons. Go do that. Let's go sleep in the inn, too. $54 gil? Fuck. Okay, let's grind for that then. Those soldiers don't seem to give me any gil, though. It's concerning. See what we can do. Alright. Sasquatches. They don't do that much damage. Like, I feel like the enemies in general aren't that strong. But I do have a cause for concern. Just in general. Fire magic should be good against these guys, right? Covered in hair. Also, this is supposed to be like an icy area. Do cure. Let's see if fire magic's any good. Yeah, look, they're doing like 0 damage. I don't know. And more than 12 health. How does this work? 6 damage. All we need to do that is like 3 times. Hopefully they only have like 20 health. That'd be convenient. Okay. They have somewhere between 13 and 84 health. Okay, that's useful. God damn. Let's do... Shell. That should help, I think. Even though they're not doing any damage to me to begin with. Okay. I guess we're doing stuff to them. None of them are gonna die to the fire, though. Magic resistance. What Shell does. Okay. Watch this give me like 20 gil. Be very annoying. That's just back up here. I feel like we have good health. Right? Also, I'm gonna move my microphone real quick over here. There you go. Put my feet up on the table. Like a monster. Alright. Turn it over this way. That's more relaxing. Right, everybody just attack the Sasquatch. There you go. How much skill did I get from that? Huh? 55. Great. I only got mana up. How am I supposed to get gil? Like, I feel like maybe I should be grinding way more. I have no idea. Let's just get a broadsword, I guess. Oh shit. Controller's dying. It's weird. Maybe not do that, okay? Alright. That's... you... Let's protect you, huh? I feel like Blink is probably the most useful one, because it just raises evasiveness. Defense up, there you go. If I just do, Protect and Blink, that should probably protect us pretty well against most stuff. Putting us in a pretty good spot. That way, pretty much nothing will hit us. Just keep on doing that. You know what? Fuck it. We're dealing with these enemies. Let's just heal up, get our mana back, and then just go do the dungeon. If the game doesn't want to give me gil to go get the upgrades, then clearly I'm not supposed to have them yet. And it's something that we can go back for. Nothing's stopping me. Oh. That was a mistake. Alright, whatever. Oh. Why does it start me there? That's annoying. Move. Right. Hopefully I have enough. I almost didn't have enough. Annoying. Alright. I got my mana back? Yeah, I do. Alright, where do I need to go? Okay. You travel south from Salamon until I'm walking a path between two mountain ranges. Okay. Thank you, strategy guide. Useful information. Oh! Fuck off. God, I hate that shit. Right. I'm assuming I have to walk west first, though. Right? Because if I walk south, then I'm just coming back the way I came. See how it works out. Right. Cool. I love being ambushed. I should probably just turn up the text speed. I don't know. We'll fight all the enemies that we come across, though. You blink. Okay. What I want to know is how long till I can get like a level up for that fire spell. Casting it a lot. I think I'm gonna do a save, and then I'm gonna restart the game and then change the text speed. Because even though it's almost hard to read at this point, like, we should be going through it a little lot faster, because this is kind of tedious. Alright, let's beat the shit out of this guy. Those massive fights where it's just the enemies doing their animations, I feel like that could be sped up a lot faster. 131 gil, really? Okay, whatever. Okay, let's do save state just in case. Go. Just do speed 8. That should be good. Way too fast, probably. Ambush. There you go. Now that's faster. Alright. Like that. That. Blink. See how fast this goes now. The animations aren't any faster, but the time between them are slower, so that are faster, so that's good at least. Okay. Okay. I probably shouldn't be using Blink. Probably be using, like, the occasional cure on whoever has the lowest health. Rather. But he beat this guy up. Okay. So, I might not stream on Friday. I'm having, like, weird planning type things going on. I need to figure out. And plus, I also might not continue the Polaris playthrough we're doing. Because I have the save, but I'm gonna have to, like, fiddle around with it again. And it just had an update, so I'm not sure if I can. Weird. I probably will. But it might be weird. I'm gonna have to think about it. I don't know. I'd like to continue it, but I don't know. Also, Crusader Kings 3 got a release date. It's coming out in September. September 1st or whatever, or 11th. I don't remember. That's interesting. But I need to figure it out. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for Friday stuff. Whether or not I'm going to... Am I going the right way? Oh, be honest right now. I kind of just blanked out. This is probably the right way, right? Beating all the enemies. I mean, shit. If it wasn't the right way, then I would know, wouldn't I? Let's do Massacre. But Yeah, I don't know. But either way, I'm probably not going to stream on Friday this week because I'm going to have plans on Friday probably. I don't know yet. And then Saturday is Terraria 1.4. So I'd rather just play that on Saturday. And then play it again probably on Sunday. And then on Monday too. I'll probably play it again. I don't know. That sounds like a plan though. Of something that I would enjoy doing. Also, Sony Vegas was on Steam for like $50 and I bought it. 14. And I'm not regretting my purchase, to be honest. I'm in a kind of weird financial situation now because of that, because I still have to make payments. But I'm going back to work in a month, next month anyways, so I should be fine. As long as I work like any time at all in the next month, I should be able to make the payments. And according to my work, I'm going to be able to do that, so it shouldn't be a problem. Who knows? Maybe it'll go tits up. You never know. Either way, I'm probably fine. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff happening lately. Lots of stuff in the future that I kind of have to like play by ear. Like what I'm gonna do, whatever. Hey, look, Furion got better at stuff. Also, I forgot to sell the leather cap. Did forget to do that. Okay. Well, that's the river I needed to cross. I'm an idiot. What the hell was I doing? Honestly, I have no idea. So weird. Also, sorry I'm yawning so much. I don't know why I'm yawning. Just excited for Terraria, to be honest. That's the only thing right now that I'm super excited about. My whole life this past week has been just me, like, looking at my graphics card longingly through the tempered glass. Just thinking about how cool it'll be to play Terraria 1.4. Can you blame me, though? I mean, damn. Really gonna get to play Terraria again after such a long time. It really has been a while since Terraria update has come out. I feel like it's been like at least a year, at least 2 years since 1.3 or whatever came out, and that was a really fun time. And I remember when 1.3 came out, everything was fucking cool. It was like a whole new different game, because I hadn't played since they added the Wall of Flesh and like hard mode and stuff. So I kind of forgot about Terraria, and then I was like, oh, 1.3 is coming out in a week. I didn't realize that like there was a whole other bunch of stuff that had been added to the game since then. So it was like 8 updates in one. Like, it felt completely different. I don't even remember the jungle being a thing, even though it probably was. That's probably wrong. The jungle was a thing when I had played a long time ago before that. I just didn't remember it very well because it wasn't very memorable. You never really went there. It was just a thing that was there. Until they added like bosses there that you had to actually go and be there for, and like interesting stuff. The jungle is just kind of just an area. Like the desert. It was just the thing that you had to cross to get to a different place. Usually the dungeon. Or isn't it that the jungle is always on the opposite side of the dungeon? Isn't that how it works in Terraria? Like one side has the dungeon, the other side has the jungle. I think that's how it works. I know that it's at least one side has the jungle, one side has the ice biome. I think, isn't it like usually the desert and the jungle are the same thing? I honestly have no idea how it works. Yeah, I'm gonna try and play master mode on the stream, and in my own time play a game with my friends, multiplayer game. So lots of interesting things coming up in my life about Terraria. I'm excited for it. And then we just started Minecraft too again, and Minecraft should be fine. I kind of stopped playing yesterday after the first stream of it went kind of disastrous. Not in any major way, but oh, what the fuck? Okay. But just the ending of it where I died in a really embarrassing way. Dropping right into lava. Went from being in the ocean to being in lava in less than like a second. But that was just a test stream anyways, so not that embarrassed. I feel like the Minecraft thing, as long as we just take it slow and do it whenever I need to do it, will be a lot more fun. How much gold do we have now? 400. Interesting. Well, as long as we have this white mage in our party, Minwoo, we should be fine. Like, he knows all sorts of, like, raising people from the dead spells. So, should be pretty prepared for whatever fights we're gonna get into in this next dungeon. Let's do some cures. Guy in particular is taking a lot of damage. Ugh. What else? We're gonna be starting Black Mesa again. Black Mesa, I'm excited to get back to that. We're almost to Zen, which is interesting, and I did some tests before with some better stuff, and it wasn't really going very well, but it was the same issue as Minecraft, where it was getting all stuttery, because, and I actually found out the reason for why that was. I think I already said it, but it was, just to reiterate, it was because of my monitor. My monitor was outputting at 59 frames a second instead of 60. So it was like a weird fractional thing where it was it was odd. It was like my computer was trying to put out like a quarter of a frame or like a tenth of a frame. So every time that something like huge would happen, I was getting, or if I was like moving around my camera a lot, especially in Minecraft, I was getting like 1/10 frames, like a camera shutter rolling effect. And I had no idea what it was about. But it's fixed now. I haven't seen it since I fixed it. And I'm really glad that I thought of that. That might be a thing. And I think the thing that tipped me off to the fact that it was an issue with my monitor was rendering out the video in Sony Vegas. Because once I had, I actually had a similar issue trying to render stuff in Sony Vegas. Because it was, it wouldn't let me render things in exactly 60 frames per second. It kept on wanting me to render things at 59 frames a second. 59 and then a fraction. And that was causing a lot of issues with distortion and just stuttering and making it really awful. And I was like, okay, no, that's not gonna work. So I figured out how to get to 60 frames a second, and then it was good. But I didn't have any of the problems that I had while I was playing the game visually. Besides the stuff popping in and out. That's the other problem that I need to figure out, but I think that's more of like a game-specific thing. That might be drivers. I just can't really do anything about that. So let's try and find a fix. For certain games where that happens. Happened a lot in City Skylines, which made it like almost borderline unplayable. Because like roads would disappear and other shit, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try and figure that out at some point. But I don't know. It's just things that I have to kind of figure out. When it works though, it's fucking amazing, and I love this graphics card. I'm probably never gonna have to worry about it for another like 2 or 3 years. This is a cool music track. Let's save out here. That's actually a really cool music track. I like that. We have 500 gold now. Alright. This is a puzzle? What is this? Okay, let's read this thing. Okay. I'm just reading a little bit. This is a good music though. Okay, so we want to go not there. Oh no. Cave descends several floors, but it isn't extraordinarily complex, so you shouldn't have trouble navigating it. One of the dungeons, feature of dungeons that you'll first encounter here are the doors to empty rooms. These doors deposit you in the middle of rooms with extremely high encounter rates, making it difficult to escape without being thrown into a battle or two to get out. As soon as you realize you're in such a room, turn around immediately and head for the door. Find many slaves on the 3rd floor. Find blah blah blah. Find Paul. Okay. Alright. So basically just don't get caught in a trap. We should be fine just like exploring a little bit for now. Should be fine. God damn it, I accidentally pressed B. It's doing that. Okay, there you go. Sorry if using a strategy guide makes me feel like I don't feel that guilty about using it because this is such an old game and there's like very little direction. I feel like if it's an NES game that I feel justified in my usage of strategy guides. Oh shit. Balloon. Aren't balloons like the precursors to like the bombs? That enemy? Because that looks like a bomb. That's interesting. Let's use Blink, because I think that guy might be tough. Cast some blinks and then use cure. But yeah, NES games don't really have good direction. Now, I'm not asking for a game to handhold me or anything, but there's a difference between hand-holding and having like good game design like Metroid or like Dark Souls, where you kind of know what to do just by moving forward. Like when I was playing Dark Souls, there was never a point in the amount of the game that I played where I was like, oh, I need a strategy guide for this. I need to watch a YouTube video. I think maybe like twice I ever even considered doing that. But most of the time it was fairly obvious what I needed to do. And then there was a lot of points where I even found secrets on my own just by thinking about what I thought I might need to do. Like that point where there's like a dragon on the bridge, and you can like shoot the dragon's tail to get a super dragon sword. It's like really good. I didn't even know that that was a thing. I just thought I needed to fight the dragon, because up till that point, like, that was I honestly thought maybe that the game would make me want to fight like the dragon. I thought it was a boss or something. Also, I think fire just leveled up. Yeah, nice. All right. Right. This is Engil. Sting. Okay. So I thought about how I was gonna fight the dragon, and I figured out that it do damage on its tail. So I was just like, okay, I'll just use a bow and arrow and shoot the tail. And see, that's good game design. Because, yeah, I wasn't supposed to kill the dragon. I was supposed to sneak past it or whatever. But I was able to do damage to the dragon regardless. So that was probably even a valid path. I bet I could probably have killed the dragon somehow, or made it leave, or do something by continually shooting it at the tail. That probably wouldn't be too outlandish for me to think. I don't know. I just think that's probably one of the coolest moments I've had in recent memory. Discovering a secret in a video game. Anyways, my point is there's a difference between that and this, where it's like, go here, and then it doesn't tell you how to go there, and it doesn't really give you a clear path forward. And it's very easy to get stuck, because it would be very possible for me to do this wrong, like, and just get stuck on bullshit. Yeah, I was talking about Dark Souls. About the dragon with the bridge, where you can get the super dragon sword or whatever. It's like one of the, I think it's one of those weapons where it breaks after a few times you use it, or something like that, which I think is kind of dumb. Whatever. It is pretty powerful. I don't know, I like Dark Souls. I should play Dark Souls on my stream, but I don't have it on Steam. Maybe that'll be something I consider purchasing after I have my financials all in order, and I have the games that I want to pre-order and play that I have pre-ordered and played. Shit. Crystal weapons? I thought it was made of like the dragon things. Like it had like a special ability where if you used the special ability too much, it would kill you. Or it would break the sword or whatever. Yeah. You can repair it? I didn't realize that you could repair it. I thought it just broke forever. It's a pretty good weapon though. And it's a pretty good special attack. Maybe you should play Demon Souls. Demon Souls is playable now on PS3 emulators. How good is Demon Souls? Like compared to Dark Souls? It's pretty good. Maybe I'll play it then. It's really buggy. I mean, I don't really care. I feel like the Souls games, all those Souls games are something that I'm really into, but I've never really had the time to play or the ability to play. It's challenging, but it's also kind of on rails, if that makes sense. Like, you know exactly what you need to do to progress most of the time. There's no points where you're like getting turned around and then you're like looking up fucking strategy guides on Google and feeling like a cheater, like I'm doing right now. It's all just super, like, the entire like few hours that I played Dark Souls up until a certain point was very straightforward. I knew exactly what I needed to do. Also, I might do a BRB soon. I ate a huge sandwich earlier. Yeah, I played on your PS4. I didn't get very far though, I don't think. But I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed what I played. And then I just kind of stopped because I don't really... Did I just make Minwoo attack himself? I think I just made Minwoo attack himself. Whatever. But anyways. You don't have to do that. I'll buy it myself eventually. There's a few other things I want to buy, like, I want to get my graphics card paid off, or at least have the security of being able to pay it off again. And then I want to get Death Stranding, and I want to pre-order the Royal Edition of CK3. Yeah, I saw that Paradox games were on sale. You can get Horse Lords for free right now. The CK2 DLC. I think I've been telling you about that, right? They've been kind of like staging the free releases of those DLCs. CK2. I think I've told you every single time that one of them has been free. Mostly because it's easier than... I don't know. You know what they should make free? They should make the fucking Way of Life DLC free forever. Because why the fuck would you lock the main game mechanic behind a DLC? What the fuck, Paradox? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I saw CK3 was pre-orderable. I just said that a little while ago. It comes out in September. They're doing this really dumb expansion pass too, which is probably, I'm gonna buy it anyways because it's convenient, I guess. But not as convenient as it should be. Where you spend $70 and you get the first three or four expansions. I'm sorry, not expansions. You get 3 vanity like mini DLCs that are gonna come out, and then oh, I'm out of mana. Oh shit. Okay, well that's different. Yeah, you don't even get the DLC, all the DLCs. You get the first 4 and 1 of the expansions. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Can I use sap? I can use sap on all enemies? What the fuck? Alright, well, Maria is basically useless right now, so I need to, put her back in the front row. Literally none of them have any MP. That was just a waste of 4 MP. Ugh. I wish there was a way to quick swap them into a different row. But I guess we're out of fire magic now. gotta take care of these guys the manual way. That's fine. But anyways, it's really dumb. If I'm paying for a season pass, which by the way is a really scummy tactic to release a season pass for a game that doesn't have any expansions yet. Because there's no guarantee they're going to release any expansions. Like imagine if you bought like an expansion pass for Imperator Rome, which hasn't had any expansions and it's been like a year, and it's been like reinvented like 3 times because everybody hates it. I'm gonna pre-order DLC for a game that hasn't been released and won't be released for, I'm sorry, how many months? 1, 2, 3 months? Jesus Christ. With no idea what the DLC is or what it will be? That seems like a really good deal. I can't even know what the DLC is. Ah, God, why do they do this? Paradox makes such good games and then they fucking ruin them with DLC by making all of their games cost thousands of dollars, literally hundreds of dollars to just play. Yeah, it's like Ruler Designer. Or it could be Ruler Designer, or it could be like Way of Life and be fucking essential to the game. You never know. Could be a feature that they just didn't decide to add. Alright, need to go through this door. And then this takes us to another... Shit. I keep forgetting to move Maria. Let's just try and flee. You can use teleport, right? Use teleport. Wait. Why was I able to target an enemy for that? That's weird. Can I target enemies with that? That's kind of odd. I should be using that on my party, correct? What? Okay, so I can't use it on my party. Okay. May not do this. Just attack, I guess. Can I use teleport on them then? Is that how that works? Is that like, that has a chance to just kill them? Or what? Honestly, the Way of Life DLC is probably the most scummy thing that Paradox has ever done, by the way. Oh shit, you can just fucking... it's an instant death spell. That's my first instant death spell. Because that didn't just make them go away, that didn't make them flee, that made them disappear and get felled. So I'll probably get experience from that. And it only costs 1 MP. Can you do that in D&D? Can you just teleport somebody else away? Way of Life DLC adds the, You wanna know what that adds, Jamie? You know what that adds? That adds the fucking, You know how when you're playing the game, how you can choose what your children's education are and what your what you do with your time, like you want to focus on war or stewardship or whatever, and it gives you those bonuses, and it's kind of how you, like, you know, play the game, how you actually play the game. That's what that adds, and it costs like $7. They just nickeled and dimed you for a very essential part of the game loop. That would be like if Mario Brothers had a jumping DLC. Like the most scummy possible thing you could even imagine of in your dreams. Jesus Christ. Oh, you wanna buy the Super Mushroom DLC? Makes Mario grow big when you get the Super Mushrooms in the box. Otherwise, you die. Jesus Christ. It's fucking pathetic, man. Like, it's not even... And for the record, that's probably... Like, unironically, you can't even play half the world until you get the DLCs, so that's not even the most egregious example in CK2. Like, literally, if you have just vanilla CK2 with no DLCs, all you can do is play a Christian leader, like ruler, and make like 5 decisions and then die. Like, you can't do anything. You're basically watching the game and then occasionally declaring war. Yeah, you can't play 2 of the things, which, by the way, those aren't necessary, but they kind of make the game way different. So those are actual, like, decent DLCs. But it's still infuriating. What? Oh. Okay. This reminds me of Sweet Home. This area right here. Mostly because it's just a bridge over nothing. Iron Ages should be in the base game, and apparently it will be in CK3, though. I keep on fucking forgetting to move Maria. Okay. Remember after this fight, move Maria to the front row. Move Maria to the front row. You gotta move Maria to the front row. Mint. Move Maria to the front row. 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 Move the front row. There you go. Remember to move your party members and use the items so they don't fall off the bridge and die. Yeah. They'll get hit by the boulder. One day I'll go back and play Sweet Home again. I actually did like it. I just kind of got sick of it because I didn't play it for like months and months and months and months because I homeless. But it was fun while I was playing it. It was actually surprisingly fun for a game that I thought was like gonna be like a one-off thing. It's actually a very interesting mechanic puzzle game. Oh shit. Accidentally closed the window. There you go. Very good game. Very advanced for an NES game too. It reminded me of Metal Gear. That's what it reminded me of. The original Metal Gear for the MSX. If that makes sense. Maybe it was just the art style and the music and the fact that... I don't know. But it was kind of a spooky game. Yeah, I remember that. It is a bomb. She just exploded. Alright, let's heal up Guy with a potion. Let's say I have some of them. Balloon. This is kind of a tedious way of using potions. Classic Final Fantasy balloon. Yeah, I agree. Bro, that's a classic balloon move right there. Alright. It's the far left door again. Oh, hey. Slave, help. Do you know about the airship? Do you know about the Wild Rose? Okay. Do you know about Mithril? Why am I allowed to ask them questions? That seems kind of dumb. Oh, Furion, thank goodness you're here. This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. That dastard Borgin held her hostage to threaten Joseph. That dastard? That dastard. Okay. Why are they censoring that? This isn't an official thing. This is a translation. And in Japanese, they don't have swear words. So if they called him a bastard, they would just call him a bastard. Like, what? Why did he censor himself? Is that just a spelling error? And Nintendo wouldn't even use dastard. They would use like that jerk or something, or they would replace the text entirely. They wouldn't say dastard. Unless they meant dastardly. That dastardly Borgin. What was the motivation behind dastard? I just want to know. People who made this English patch translation of Final Fantasy II, please get in contact with me immediately, or I will kidnap your family. I came to here to look for Mithril, but I ended up getting caught. So long. I'll help everyone here escape. Thanks for saving us. Airship, Mithril, Wild Rose. Oh, I didn't even get to talk to her daughter. Okay. Shit. Okay. It's over here. We could just teleport out too. I just realized that. Okay, so we still have more stuff to go through. So we still have to get Mithril. Alright, so... get a fire tome. Right. Interesting. We're low on MP and stuff, but that's fine. We still have emergency cures instead if Minwoo runs out of mana with Furion. But I don't feel like that'll be a problem. As long as we maintain Minwoo and we maintain, like, we need to start using cures with him too. I think we'll be fine to take on this boss. Should be good. Because we're doing a lot of damage in general. It's a little sad we won't be able to use fire spells, but that's fine. Let's use Massive Cure. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. I want to beat this boss and finish this quest, and then I'll probably end the stream here. See how it goes. Yeah, we got a fire tome. Go. So in case we didn't have fire before, now we have fire. I might teach that to Furion. I don't know. I feel like we're probably safe with Maria having all the spells. That seems correct. But I don't know. There, I just need to do cure. Probably should have just cured, actually no, Maria had 68 out of 86. Okay. There you go. Just gonna take on this boss and get the Mithril. Should be good. Alright, where do I need to go next? Go up. Okay. This is actually going pretty well, I guess, for a Final Fantasy II stream. The last few I haven't really made that much progress, except for the last one we did kind of make some progress, but it was more like we just walked across the map and then talked to a guy. That's kind of what we did last time. And now this time we're actually like doing stuff. Now this time we're actually gonna be able to fight a boss. It's pretty cool. Oh wait, no, never mind. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm now able to stream that I'm going to be excited to do so. I think it'd be pretty interesting to do Death Stranding. Even though I'm not sure if Death Stranding is probably the best game I could stream. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be because it's kind of slow, but I still haven't been spoiled on the ending of Death Stranding or like most of the story. I feel like if I just did like, okay, that was exactly who I wanted to get teleported away. Good. I feel like I'll probably have fun with that. And it'll also be a really good like test of just how powerful the game can I stream. Because Death Stranding is a pretty intensive like game visually. Sexually. Death Stranding is a pretty sexual game. Pretty sexual, sensual game where you get to look at Norman Reedus's nipples and belly button. You ever say things that you know what, I say so many things that I regret that at this point it's not even weird. Okay, so we can go get a teleport tome here. I'm gonna do that. I want that teleport tome. God damn it. And an ambush. This is like the worst possible grouping of enemies. Just one really strong guy behind a bunch of goblin guards. Very annoying. Use teleport. I demand it. I almost spilt so much water on my fucking keyboard. Holy shit. My thumb knocked bottle in such a way that it was able to go almost all over my keyboard. I caught it the last second by curving my thumb. So cool. And if you guys saw it, you'd be so impressed and you'd probably like shit yourselves and you'd probably be like, damn, let's clip that. I need a clip of that right now. Epic Poggers stream moment. That's definitely what would happen. Yes. Fuck, imagine if you could do that in D&D. Or like any game where you learn teleport. Is you could just touch an enemy and just teleport them like to space or something. Or like somewhere just completely different. Honestly, that's a pretty powerful spell when you think about it. If you can carry other people with you when you teleport, what's stopping you from weaponizing like your teleport spell? From just like, okay, I don't want to see you anymore. What? You just do like a massive teleport spell, teleport like a, like just your boss away. Really? Because teleport never really has any checks on it, does it? Especially in a lot of stuff, like. But if you get like a grapple on them, I don't know how long teleport has to. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look that up right now. Teleport. Pathfinder. I don't know if this is Pathfinder, but apparently. Wait, no, I think this is Pathfinder. This is Pathfinder 1, though. Pathfinder 2. Pathfinder 2 spells. Spells. Teleport. Transport you and a willing creature. Oh, it has to be willing. Damn. What if you could hypnotize the creature somehow to make them willing? You could just teleport away with the boss. I don't know. But in Pathfinder 1, it seemed like you could just do it. You could just teleport shit away if you wanted to. Because you just touch them. This is just a touch spell. I don't know. You'd have to figure out. Oh my god. Seriously? That literally gave me indigestion just now. I have indigestion right now because of this. You ever get indigestion from a game? I actually feel sick right now. I feel sick because this game is doing this to me. You sick bastards. Need help. God help you. I don't know. I just think it's a cool idea because it's something that you don't really think about a lot is the fact that you can just use teleport spells, because most media, like a teleport spell is literally just something you could do. It doesn't even have to be willing. Like most of the time when I see a teleport spell, like I feel like willing is kind of a loose descriptor for something like teleport or whatever, because usually there's like a trope where the first time you see a character teleport, they're like, hold my arm, and then the guy's like, what? Why do I gotta hold your arm? It's like, trust me, hold my arm. And then they just kind of just teleport away, like in Harry Potter. That's how teleporting works in Harry Potter. That seems like a really overpowered ability to just instantly teleport. I wish I had a repel from Pokemon right now. Why do you do this to me, Balloon? I shouldn't have gone for the teleport scroll. I should have just fucking let things happen. I should have just beat the boss. Instead, I had to get cocky. Had to get cocky. A lot of magical spells that seem pretty weak at first glance are probably really powerful. Tends to be the thing with any like magical ability though. Especially ones that give you power over like elements. Like if you have power to control water, you can just kill anybody you want instantly. Just pull the water out of their like body. A monster appeared. What? A land turtle. What? Jesus. Okay. Apparently this guy's really resists the physical attacks. So sucks a little bit. Because let's just use teleport on him. Can I use teleport on him? 0. Oh shit. Just teleport away, please. I don't have any magic to use on you. It recommended that I use Blizzard, but I don't have any Blizzard spells. Just disappear, please. I feel like I'm wasting mana doing that. Holy shit. Okay. Guy is the only one who can do damage. And the land turtle apparently just gets to do 100 damage. Okay. I can only do that a few more times, and I think this land turtle's gonna kill me. I don't have a way to kill him. I don't have a blizzard spell. Use a potion on... Wait, no. Wait, I can't use a potion on... I can only use my own potion? That's dumb. This is stupid. Use Blink. On this guy. Oh, fuck. This is literally the only way I can fucking kill this guy. Oh, shit. You can use Cure too, then. You use... Protect. On him. Fuck. 88 damage. Keep using Cure. You keep trying to hit it. I guess we could just keep trying to teleport it. Like, that's all I can think to do, is hope that it can be teleported away. Okay, I definitely need to, you need to use Cure Magic. You need to attack. You need to attack. You need to use Cure Magic again. It uses 7 mana for this guy's cures. I'm gonna die. Oh shit, that was a critical hit, and it did like nothing. Using Cure. Get more critical hits, please. We need to escape after this fight. We need to go back. We can come back in for the stuff. Oh fuck, he just killed Furion. He just literally killed Furion in one hit. I only have 4 mana left. I can't resurrect Furion. I can't heal anybody now. Please, God, use teleport. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was horrific. Yes, I put extra emphasis on horror. That was horrific. Jesus Christ. It's a waterfall? No. Alright, now we need to survive going back, but I think we can do that. You know what? I think we should be fine. Let's just go back and not die. Also, that reduced his health to 10, apparently. We can always go back and do the boss fight that we need to do. Do some grinding next time. Because we did get a lot done. I don't know. Are you kidding me? Queen bee? Real? Use flee, please. Can we please flee? I don't need this right now. I need to get back to the town. I don't want to kill fucking 10 bees. There's literally 8 bees that we were just fighting. 9 bees. I think. No, it was 8. Can you please flee? I need to use a potion on Minwoo. Okay, thank God they're running away. Kill the queen bee, please. You have an ether? You had an ether this whole time. God damn it. This guy literally had an ether on him. Alright, well that's important to remember for next time, I guess. Oh my god. Please, can we just go back? Let's do, let's do that. And the ether back. Use the ether. Minwoo. And equip and use magic. Life on Furion. Use cure on the whole party. There you go. We're not going back into the dungeon, but that should secure us and keep us able to fucking live long enough to get back to the town. God damn. I think when we get back to the town, we're just gonna end it there. We can go back and get the mithril next time. I just need to remember that I didn't kill the boss. But yeah, everything's been pretty cool since I got this new computer. I got Windows 10 Pro now. Everything's good. I'm pretty happy right now, I guess. Besides being cooped up inside all day. Hey, what can you do? I seriously, unironically, stare longingly through the tempered glass into my computer's internals. I think I have a problem. I'm gonna become one of those people that fuck their cars. Hey, Mint, why is there just a big hole in the side of your computer? Airflow. Duh. I gotta get that airflow, bro. To hole that the air computer could draw air through. What the fuck do you mean? Why do I have a hole in my computer? Don't worry about it. It's not your problem. It's not your fucking business. I guess that's one way to do liquid cooling. How the fuck do I ban you? How the fuck do I ban you? Ban yourself right now. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Are you proud of that? Are you proud of what you just said to me? Yes, you are proud. I would be too. my god. I mean, hey. It's not the worst thermal paste you could use. That's all I'm saying. You know what's funny? I was about to just go into I was about to make the next topic of the stream. I wonder what would happen if you used that as thermal paste. And then like go into the details of what I think would happen if you came on your CPU and used it as thermal paste. Like what the thermodynamics of cum would be. And then I thought to myself, hey, why don't I not do that? How about I don't do that? That's probably a better idea if I just didn't talk about that. It would probably... I'm not even gonna read what you just said. I'm not even gonna read the things you just said. Can't say that on a Christian stream. Please stop talking. God damn. I like how I'm using... I have a thousands of dollars piece of equipment here. Well, $1,300 computer. Thereabout. Sitting here right now. I'm using it to play Final Fantasy II on the NES. And I'm talking about coming on it. That's what I'm doing with my fucking supercomputer right now. That's what I've decided to do. Cool. I'm sorry, computer. Can you do ray tracing in this game? No, but I can do, I think I could do something. I think of a different thing. Does this do 120 FPS? Yeah, it does. There you go. It's 120 FPS right there. There you go. Where the fuck is the town? Unironically. Okay, can we stop this? Thank you. Oh, and I can also do this. I can do stuff like this. Or like, do that. I could do... I don't know what that is, but I could do that. Rescale, I don't know what that is. I could do, CRT mode. Also, why do I have my cursor on here? I thought I disabled cursor. That's annoying. So if you guys want to look at the NTSC, this is, dude, it's a video capture. Okay. You have sick visuals. I also lost track of where the fucking town is. And I'm starting to get sick. And I kind of want to end the stream. God. Where was it again? Ironically, I'm just gonna fucking fuck it. We're gonna go back to 6,000 FPS mode. I should do this when I'm grinding. There you go. There's the town. Dude, I'm grinding so hard right now. I could unironically probably do that and like save so much time. I probably won't do that though. How much money did that make me? That whole adventure? 2,000. Interesting. And now all the people are here, but that's fine. We'll go read their shit next time when we go back for the boss. I need to fucking stop the stream now because I'm starting to get indigestion. Okay. Alright. I'm literally about to shit myself. I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's save. Put a save state. Reset, maybe? So that's the end of the stream. Haha. Undid the boss that we did. But that's fine, because I need to go to the bathroom now, and I don't want to do this anymore today. I'll be back probably Saturday with Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. It'll be really cool, really sick. And next time we'll play Final Fantasy. We'll go back in there and we'll do it properly that time. We'll probably do some grinding too, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's it for now. I gotta go, for real. I feel really sick right now. Okay. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.